Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen of the Predator Podcast. Welcome to my beautiful cabin. As you might know, since you've been listening to me on the podcast religiously, because it's the best fishing podcast in the UK, I'm currently working in Finland, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I took this job. I thought there was a lot of water where I normally live in Scotland. I believe there's 31,000 lochs in Scotland alone. Now, for a little country, that's a hell of a lot of water. So I'm working in a place called the Finnish Lakelands, and they've got 187,000 lochs, or lakes, as they call it here. 187,000, so this place is insane. I'll put some maps up so you can see it. This place is absolutely crazy. I fly from Scotland to Helsinki and catch the train up from Helsinki to the Lakelands, which takes about 5 hours or so, 3 different trains. For the last train, it is just lakes surrounding forest. There's more water than forest, there has to be. It's just crazy. I couldn't believe it the first time I was coming up here on the train. I was messaging my folks, live tweeting the whole thing on the way up, and it was just blowing my mind. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, here I am. I've been working here for about 8 weeks all up, and I really haven't done that much fishing. So I was looking back through my photos of Finland the other day, and I don't have a hell of a lot. I don't know if I've got many of pike at all. I've caught a couple of dozen pike so far, but I haven't made a concerted effort. And since I don't really have any internet right now, so I can't be doing any podcasts, hey, why not record some video, something that I can do, and I'll release it when I can. And to record it just for myself, I've hardly got any photos of fish. There's bloody pike everywhere. I should be catching them. So I went out 2 days ago, my first time fishing in this new spot. We've got a tiny little boat down there, I'll show you in a second. And it's good to have a couple of rods in the boat because you can keep one rigged up as weedless and the other one as, I don't know, whatever you want. But it had been raining like crazy all day. So I'll show you the footage. So it had been raining all day, as if you're going to catch fish on surface lures, because it's just the temperature of the water must have just crashed insanely. So anyway, I was fishing away and the pike were just absolutely belting lures. It was just fantastic. They seemed to be everywhere. As soon as you run a lure in front of them, I swear they were just attacking it. So I thought, hey, if they're that hungry, let's get some surface lures out. So there's the old Rapala skitter pop. Chucked out a bunch, and I don't know how many I landed on surface. Only a couple. But I had a big tango dancery thing. Cultivar, I think it is, yeah. Tango dancer. It was getting absolutely smashed by little jacks. I was hardly hooking up at all, but who cares? It's awesome fun. So I scared the shit out of all the pike within, I don't know, a kilometre radius of me. So hopefully when I head out today, they are still going to be hungry, or I'll just have to, cast more subtle things at them like little Z-mans. But we'll see how we go. So anyway, that's the plan. Get this lot sorted out. Get a bit more order back on the boat, because when it was raining, I was on the boat with waders, rainproof coat on, and just getting drenched. So it was tricky to film. I wasn't taking any photos, so hopefully today I'll get some decent footage. But here's my little place. There's the boudoir. Modern facilities. The wardrobe. This is the tackle sorting area, and that's all there is. I've got the smallest room in the whole joint, but it's good. Straight out here, that is it. So there's my little hut. Follow the path. Take a right turn, and boom, the Finnish Lakelands. So this is work accommodation. It is insane. one of the guys snuck into that better house just before I arrived, and there's some other guys in that big house. So I got the last pick of the cabins because I only showed up the other day, but hey, I love it. Here is the vessel. It was pointing out last night, but we had crazy rain and wind, so it's been thrown around, filled up with water. And as you can see, it's got the old twin Armstrong motors, a rather large, spacious casting deck, and it is unstable as all hell. The little bit of chop that I went out in the other day was not a wise move. Yeah, I'm not that good in a rowboat, it turns out, but I didn't fall in. I've actually got a crayfish trap set out there as well, so I didn't have much luck in the first couple of hours, so I might rebait that and try that again while I'm fishing today. But yeah, this is it. Crystal clear water in this spot. Some of the other areas are really tanned and you can only see 3 foot into the water. But yeah, this place is cool. Tons of, the whole joint is pretty much rock. Well, apart from this bit of sand, which is pretty rare. But yeah, just rock everywhere and expansive weed beds. This area seems to be really, really shallow. Up around the corner here, there's a road bridge. So at the road bridge, the lakes get choked into a little channel and then flow out into the next one. They are massive lakes. I think this is part of one of the biggest lakes in the world. And it seems strange to me, but they flow. So this area, when I first went down to this bridge, it was flowing into the next lake. Whatever. It seems to be good spots to catch pike because that's where I've been catching most of my pike. So that's something to target. I'll probably explain that when we get down there. But this lake was flowing into that lake. So I went through, fished it, caught a couple of fish, boom, boom. Floated under the bridge, out the other side, got heaps of bites. And yeah, then when I went to come home, it was flowing the other direction. I'm guessing it's the huge storms on one side pushes water into the other side. I don't think I've really seen that before. It's happened at another one of these little road bridges I've fished at. Yeah, really spun me out the first time I saw it, but they're awesome ambush points for the pike. I'm back in the mood for fishing, loving it. I'm going to try and smash this as hard as I can for the next 4 weeks. Then I'm going to honeymoon, and then I'm going to France for that. So black bass in the river, hello. And yeah, I'll just finish sorting the tackle out and we'll do it. But it's like a 15-minute row to this bridge I was talking about. So the idea behind this bridge, as the water flows through it, it's a good ambush point for predators and also a good feeding spot for bait fish. A lot of water gets swept through, they don't have to travel very far or go out in the open. All the food is brought to them in the back eddies. Now an eddy is a part of the flow that's out of the way, out of the main current, and the water essentially just swirls around or stops, whatever. So you got the main current and then dead water just beside it, behind an obstruction, which in this case is a bridge. So it's an excellent spot for bait fish. As I could tell, there was a little girl fishing here the other night with a little floater and some maggots or something, catching bleak, I think. Why would I want to know anything about bait fish? But yeah, you can definitely see a bit of surface activity. And I hooked a ton of pike. I didn't land many, but they were vicious. So it's a good spot for predators. It's very obvious and easy sort of structure to find. You don't need a fish finder. Google Maps definitely helps. Makes the process a lot quicker. There she is, my bridge. Water's flowing towards me. So this is the main current. There'll be calmer water either side. There's also a few isolated pieces of lily pad over here, which look to be pretty good. There's a couple of little pieces here, so it's a good spot for fish to hide. They were definitely here the other day. Let's see if I can trick a few. Alright, so we're going. Better get a lure first. Going for... Get out of there! One of them. Rapala shit hot wrap. Right, so that's him. Looks like a bleak, if I ever did seen one. Insert photo of bleak here. And here's something you might not have seen before. Sweet reel cover. Best days fishing with Barefoot, my brother's company. Stick that on there. Stick that in there. Away you go. Keeps your can cool. Cheers. That's where the fish should be. Oh, I can see the whole place is swimming with perch and stuff, other stuff, different types of things. I hope this wind just dies down. Otherwise, this could be a very terrible first vlog. Just me paddling and breathing heavily. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, come on. God, I was just, I don't know what I was doing. Daydreaming. Oh! Right from the same spot. God damn. God, I think these pike are just ravenous. Like, all these lakes are completely frozen shut. Yes! Wow, he's got some stink in him. He's got some stink, alright. Next cast. Da, 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 da. Damn. Nearly 3 from the same exact spot. No wind when you want it. Bulk wind when you don't. I don't think the wind would cause the water to flow different directions. It might be worth noting. I guess if a whole lake's being pushed towards this bridge, that would actually make sense, because wind can hold tide back quite a way. Yeah, yeah. Might as well troll while I'm rowing. It's not going very well. Need a rod holder in this sucker. And worst cast in history. Oh God, it's windy. There we go. Now we're fishing. It's generally what happens when I go fishing. And you put it in a tree straight behind you. What a blog. This is going to be a good blog. Okay. Change of plans. Looks like I've wrecked the bridge, so let's check out this weed line. Looks so good. Okay, pussied out on the bridge. I'm gonna give this spot a try where I caught those little fellas again. Now that they've had to think about it, big ones have realised that they lost their lunch. Just love it when you can see your lure and then all of a sudden it just goes flying sideways. And a big stealthy green monster sneaks up behind it. Just like that. Whoa! Nearly jumped in the boot. So here it is, the home tide abomination. If you would like the recipe for this fly, it's shiny stuff, fluffy stuff, glow in the dark stuff, sinking stuff, pointy stuff, and googly eyes, which are probably the most important bit. Look at it, look at it. Would you have a look at it? It's that shiny stuff doing his thing. I love it when he does his thing. And those googly eyes working away, really drawing the fish in. This is fun. This is good fun. Good, clean family fun. Look at them googly eyes. They also work as a rattle, if you didn't know that. And on some days, it makes all the difference, them googly eyes. Get out of there. I don't know if you knew that, but some days all the fish want is googly eyes. I guess there is about 1 billion weeds to choose from, so where would they hide? So, this probably looks quite crappy on the GoPro, since it's all glary and stuff, but I've just floated through all of this weed and caught zip. So, just coming up to a little section now that is a bit open, and it's slightly different from all this stuff that I've just been through. It's got these big trees right near it, and the vegetation changes a little bit. So in all of this, I didn't get a bite. If I had to put money on it, that's where it'll be. Just a slight change in the structure. So I'll sneak over there with me googly-eyed fly, see if I can make it happen. It's actually someone's little cottage in there. Sneaky. It's just a bit of a change in the terrain, which might be just enough to hold some fish. Oh! That was a fish. What did I say? What did I say? There's one. There's one. Oh, God damn. Will he come back? He's back. He's back. My God. Can he call it? Or can he call it? Excellent. God. How's that, eh? Little bit of a change in the weed. Just a little bit broken. That's all it took. Fish everywhere. Well, 2 fish. They are savage. Three. Oh, 20 meters. What a beautiful animal. She's on fire. God, you stick the hook into these fish and they still don't care. They come back for another go. Oh, God, I love them. Bless their cotton socks. Their googly eyes. Gets them every time. Totally airborne. What a machine. Oh yes. Oh, yeah. Missing a few. Especially with that treble hanging out the back. What a rocket! Jesus! What's going on here? Why am I cooking these things? Well, that was definitely fairly decent fishing. If just for a brief moment, but look, you just drift down here, whole other lakes to explore, it goes on forever. Just a sea of weeds and open water, forests, and no doubt unlimited amounts of pike. But anyway, that's probably going to about do me. First ever vlog. Is it a vlog? Must be a vlog. Anyway, I might do a couple more drifts through there. Thanks very much for joining me. And you know what? If you've made it this far, you've got a chance to win this. That's right. The googly-eyed fly that was killing them. If you want to win this, just how about you share the video with your mates, and I'll keep an eye out, see how many we get, and pick someone at random. There you go, you might win one of the best flies ever created. The googly-eyed, glow-in-the-dark Hellraiser. So, I might leave you there, and I'm going to get up there and have one more drift.